Yeah, could definitely do a bit more light down there. I do have lights. Little security one on behind me. I would say that the aft squeezing all the tools. It's starting to look like an aft. There's a cube bed, cube chair. It's not looking too bad. Well, my shadow getting everywhere. Well, welcome back to the Pirate. It's night time now. I've just arrived, so I've been sorting out this floor. And what's in the corner is a cube bed. You can turn it into a chair as well. So when the boy turns up tomorrow, he'll have somewhere to stay. Mine is there. And it's all the rubbish. I have to move a lot of stuff about. But yeah, it's not too bad. That'll do me. So the plan for tomorrow, it really is, I'm going to be up early, going to sort out that cabin a little bit better. There's a floor, we've got a little galley, I'll show you that tomorrow, it's a temporary one. But basically you can stay down there quite comfortably. Eventually, that's where I'll be staying when I stay on the boat. That will start to fill out and become a proper cabin. Now, what's the plan? Up early in the morning, start some re-sanding, start some re-priming. Fraser will turn up hopefully in the morning and not leave it too late, and we're going to get cracking, get masking up, mixing, covering, whatever we need to do, and we're going to get started. Well, here's to my first night. Well, it looks a little better than one of the pictures I remember being in. It is looking like a vessel. Prep for a few days, and to be honest, with the aft section, that will probably now be in continuous use, because slowly the aft section will build up. But let's just have a look what we got. I've had a bit of a clear up down here. I've got everything we need. This is like a 1-star, I would say. But we've got like a temporary galley that will end up in the aft temporarily at some point in the next few weeks. So there's our little galley, fridge, microwave, little top, and somewhere amongst all that lot is actually an induction hob. So I need to get back in this room. And that's why that galley is going to have to move at some point. But we're looking down into the refurbed, partly refurbed aft cabin. There's been a little bit done. Insulation's still going in. But the main thing is the floor panels are down. And in that corner, just here, that is it's a bed, basically. It's one of them type of seat beds. So he's got somewhere to stay. This floor itself, when I put this down, I've only screwed it into the battens. I haven't actually fixed it properly, because we need to get underneath when we put the pipe work in for the bilge pumps and stuff like that. And obviously this will build up and become a bed. And these 3 panels here, which is this one behind the electric panel there, and this one here, they will be electrical panels, so we can't do too much of that. We will be putting the battens in and getting the boards on, and then slowly fitting some of the electrics as we go further down the line. This panel here at the back, this one here, this all needs boarding, some sockets to go in there. This is where a TV will go. And then we come over this side, this section here, again, that's been boarded. Obviously the panels need to be cut. This is in the next few weeks, and that will also be a second berth. They good sizes, they'd be good sizes. This section here, which is where the hydraulic steering is, We will eventually put in another board just in here, and we'll separate this off so the bed will come above it, but this has to come, we have to be accessible. This needs to be accessible, obviously, because it's hydraulic. So this section here will become its own little area, really, because once it's done, we want to fiberglass everything around the bottom section of this. So if there's any hydraulic leaks, it doesn't get into the wood, doesn't go into the bilges, it stays where it is, so it can be cleaned. That's an accessible place. And then we're going to get back to the tanks. Yeah, there's some, definitely some improvement. There's definitely some stuff going on. Look, I've even got them a little light. I mean, what more do you need? What more do you need, eh? Right, let's have a look at this gun. Now, I've bought another type of gun just to do this, and basically this sort of gun, it can hold a little bit more paint. It can hold actually 2 litres, which I thought is enough to do. And how this works is, I'll put it all together and explain it when it's done. But basically, this is your, if I can get the lid off, there we go. This is your container. It's 2 litres, and I've estimated that each side will take at least 2 litres in one pass. So 4 passes, 6 to 8 litres, I would say, on average per side over the next 2 days. And we've got plenty of paint. It's just a matter of making sure it goes on properly. This, I'll assemble it, and once I've assembled it, I'm not going to go through it all now because it'll take too long. This, you can regulate yourself. You don't have to keep going back to the compressor. You can regulate it. This goes actually on that canister, so there's the regulator. This goes on the canister. This is your airline, and deep in the bottom of the box here is the actual gun itself. These aren't that expensive. I'll put a link on for these, and like I say, this is the first time I've used this type. This has got a 1.4 nozzle on there. It does come with other nozzles, so basically this is what you're holding, this and an air gun, so you can get into places without it running out of paint, which is a problem if you're. This will be used on the inside, this is going to be used on the tanks, this is going to be used in places I can't get to, where I need to get a heavy coat on with this one, just to see how we get on with it, because if you make a mistake on the stern, you can sand it down and put it right. If you make a mistake on the bow, you're going to be in problems. Practice is practice. I'll get this put together and we'll see what we've got. What I can make out of this is your, it's even got a little handle. You only seem to use the glue on this section here, what goes onto the air valve. The rest, they're all olived. So this is your air in. This little lever here is for your paint, so you can turn your paint on and off. Obviously you can set your regulator, your air pressure on the unit itself, which is a brilliant idea. And the only thing I don't like about this, I mean, this is the gun, it's attached to this. I don't like the fact that all this pipe work is just doing all this. So I'm going to just probably cable tie these to tidy it up a little bit, so I haven't got all this bundle of rubbish all over the place. But basically that is it. I mean, this one here is the paint out. This one here is air to the gun, regulated from here on this knob here. This is your connector and a little handy holder. Basically that then goes in. And that is it. I'm doing something with these pipes. I don't like it. I don't like the pipes. I don't like the pipes. I'm wondering if I can just tidy him up a bit. Just tidy him up a bit. Right, tidy him up a bit. Tank, pipe. Now I used white tape in the end because I thought, you know what, if you use cable ties, you're probably going to restrict it, and a cable tie, it has this little locking clip on it, and that is guaranteed to catch on everything you do, including your coat, your top, your sides, the drums, anything. I think if I was to, you know, how I see how I get on with this, I think I would actually look at replacing these pipes on this. I don't like them. I mean, I'm going to have to use them for today, but and tomorrow, but hopefully, as long as it all works okay, I'd get something softer, much softer. Yeah, I'd get something probably more rubberized, something a bit more flexible, a bit like my airlines, even though they're quite heavy. I think this will do. I think this will do. Okay, let's get some of these holes covered up, ready. Fraser will be here to hit it with a sander. I'm going to start on the back. Fraser's arrived, the cavalry. Come and sand the entire boat down. Let's see what he thinks of it.
I'm here for some manual labour.
Go and have a look at your room, your 5-star hotel.
Well, the one that's haunted, you're saying? Oh. Which one is my room? This one?
Yeah, down there. Watch your head, it's low down there. And the steps.
It's alright down here, isn't it?
Right, that's your cube bed for the night.
Sounds good.
But yeah, that is the stateroom. It was in a state, it's not too bad now.
It's quite nice. I like the vibe in it.
Alright, it's cosy, isn't it?
And from when I first came, it's got a bit more shape to it.
Yeah, that's because it's full of crap.
I bet the camera won't do much justice, but it's quite large.
Yeah, it is a large space.
Yeah.
Enough for 2 big bunks to go in there.
Compared to your last boat. Yeah.
TV on the back wall, that's all ready to go. I've already got the TV.
What, here?
No, on that, that'll be boarded. That one where the silver is. That'll get boarded there. And yeah, and then them panels behind you, there'll be the electric panels.
Got some holes in this boat though.
Yeah, and I've got to stay. That's where basically you've got some fittings to go on the outside onto the stern. Yeah, come and have a look at the front bit. Yeah, it's all been cleaned
Is it
up.
strong enough to stand on the back?
Yeah, that's a T-top.
Okay.
That's a T-top.
Okay.
Have a look.
Oh boy. Right, next bit. We'll be working on the outside of the boat, right? Most of the day.
We're definitely working on the outside as well as on the inside.
Oh, you got your little kitchenette down here?
Yeah, there's a mini galley. Yeah, there's a mini galley with pot noodles and chocolate, and then some beer in the fridge.
That's the important stuff.
Let's come on it.
Come on nicely.
You know, there's a...
It's done a really smart job so far. When I was here before, this has taken a lot of shape. It's really, really good.
Well, basically you can stay on it now. That's the difference. That's a big difference. Right then, cup of coffee time. Fraser's first time masking up a boat. He's doing brilliant. It's paper in here. The gun's quite good, but it ain't that good. That's coming on. I've got that weird noise going on. Yeah, this stuff here, marine grade. Basically, I'm going too close to it. It does everything as usual. 504 roll. Blue black. We've got to mix it with a mixer. On the bottom of this, you'll have the hardeners and the colorants will all be sitting at the bottom. This stuff is just liquid, so we need to mix it up. Here. If I drill. That's really gooey at the bottom. If I pull that out, you'll see it. It's all glued up there, as thick as anything. So you got to get that until there's nothing at the bottom. You can't feel any glue tack. There you go. You can feel it whirling now. It's starting to create a little whirlpool. It's sort of getting there. That's going it. All the hardeners they put in and all for the dryers are all at the bottom of the tins. Yeah. That's there. Right, what one have I done? That one. No, that's right. That's it. Too much. That's all right.
Cool. Finish the barrel.
Yeah, that's all right. That'll do. Well, we're actually starting to stay on the boat. We never achieved the goal, so you can give us a good old slap. But I said slappers, we don't do it. The weather's been terrible, windy, far too windy. So even if you're rolling paint, anybody with a boat will know you can't roll in the wind because it will just splatter everywhere. Spraying's a no-no. We did have a little go with the new gun, I must admit, and it's going to take some getting used to, so I think we'll have to go over that again the next time. It's a completely different function to what I'm used to, but I think it's going to do a really good job. It's like anything. It's this type of gun where you can squeeze in anywhere is absolutely brilliant. Achieving a finish with it, well, that's going to take some practice, so that's fine, I don't mind that. But yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for being there, and it's another update. We are progressing, but it's bloody slow, really slow at the moment. Sorry about that. Not for trying. Take care, thank you for subscriptions and all your views and supporting this channel. I really do appreciate all of you.